And here we go.
I'm reading incoming drones.
It's not more Themis drones, right?
No. These aren't the algorithmically driven assassin drones. They're just the normal drones that also kill you. Come in, dispatch. Drones are en route to suspect.
Deploying combat measures.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is okay.
Hostile target.
Hi. Yeah. Guy, how do we pass here? How? Damn. It's the best guy, but then these people no one make I pass this place. Like for real.
Your teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
No worries, fam. Man's got this.
Jesus.
Bloody nose!
Something over there. Lock it down. And
still alive.
I'm reading incoming drones.
For those angry little damage drones.
No. These aren't the algorithmically driven assassin drones. They're just the normal drones that also kill you.
Investigation.
Dispatch, deploying drones to apprehend the suspect.
Engaging target. Engaging hostile target. Entering combat mode. Creating area crime report. Recognition software. Engaging hostile target.
The upload's about half done.
Can we pick up the pace a little?
Security breach. Drone reinforcements en route.
All offenders will be arrested. All offenders will be arrested.
Engaging hostile target.
Yeah, I hate the 6 one. People not to fly inside without. I don't
That's
say.
it for them, spam. No coming back from this.
Yes, the lights are lovely. I suggest you leave before someone gets the bright idea to turn yours off. Cass's plan to use drones driven by some social algorithm to dispense justice has backfired. Do you think he's actually read any of those Greek myths he's named his drones after?
Yeah,
What's
I don't
to stop the
find
next plan
pauses.
and the one after that? Cass is the real problem here. We
Yeah.
have to figure out a way to stop him.
It ain't as simple as that. Think about it, yeah?
I like
Man's strapped
that.
like nobody else, and everyone still thinks we're the baddies. We hit him head on, and we're gonna get murked. And for what? So that people can keep thinking we're the baddies.
So we take the people's support away, fam. Bags and me have some thoughts on what we gotta do. You lot better come in for a briefing.
Order and an astrology chart.
I think we can't be too far away from them just prescribing stiff upper lip like they do.
My uncle had a leg removed due to diabetes. They halved his insulin because they said there was less of him to be diabetic.
So, anyway, people don't believe what you read or hear about there not being enough medical drugs to go around. It's not true. It's hospital hogwash, it's pharmaceutical flim-flam, it's medical mendacity, it's Hippocratic humbug, it's nonsensical narcotic nincompoop. I think I've made the point. Do not believe the news telling you that we've run out of medicine, nor should you believe the empty shelves at the chemists. They're also lying. Do not believe your doctor saying, sorry, we're fresh out of that, you're going to have to eat a carrot and pretend. And do not believe your own cobweb-ridden medicine cabinet at home. It might look empty, but it's not, for it contains the only medicine opinion has freedom. The medicine of British freedom. And the analgesic knowledge that however...
The placebo effect right now. You're listening to the bug.
Obviously, I don't entirely mean that, because what is the first rule of the third millennium? If someone in power tells you something is fake news, what is it? Correct. A 110% cast iron, tungsten-coated, granite-scented, cosmically immutable, scientifically unarguable fact. But surely, Alice, the more important question for all these medicine freaks whinging on about feeling a bit poorly, or having a fatal but curable illness and slowly dying unnecessarily, is this. Do we actually need medicine? If you today got diagnosed with a potentially fatal illness, would you not look around at the nation that we've become and think, hey doc, put your life-saving treatment down, I'm going to take this free one-way bus out of here. Now hold that pillow over my face until the twitching stops.
I just don't think we should think of it in such a negative way. Don't think of it as a medicine diet, Andy. Think of it as a series of healthy lifestyle swaps. Swap out anti-inflammatories for antacids. Swap out the iron lung for the aluminium lung. Swap out MRI machines for Mary machines, which is just a lady called Mary telling you you're fine.
Obviously, critical shortages are as much part of our daily lives, our society and our culture today as things like football, music and complaining about the weather used to be.
If you have anything on you, you better tell me now. Douchebag!
Albion confirms that the explosions seen in the skies over London were indeed an Albion drone project that was sabotaged by the DedSec insurgency. In an exclusive interview with GBB Radio 1, Albion founder and CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
Truth is, the supposed freedom fighters of DedSec have made London less free. That drone project was meant to replace Albion boots on the ground, let the city get back to normal, but now I can't in good conscience stand my people down. That's not how I lead.
Cass went on to implore listeners to treat any suspected DedSec operatives as terrorists and to immediately report them to Albion.
What the fuck is Cass on about? Man spends his life killing to stay in power, and now he's acting like he's done nothing wrong. Come on, man.
And it's working. Sorry, that was too cheerful. Sadly, it's working. Too sad?
It's what he does. Scares the shit out of people, then swoops in and plays the hero. We've got to show them what he really is.
So that's his weakness, his image. If we shatter that, he falls apart.
We got a proposition on the subject. I Bagley, do your thing, man.
This is Claire Waters, political dissident and podcaster, reported missing after teasing a salacious upcoming episode. Sadly, it never aired, so all we have is this.
On the next episode of Buccaneer Radio, I'm chatting with someone from deep inside Nigel Cass's inner circle. He's promised me something that will expose Cass as the tyrant I know he is. This is gonna blow the roof right off White Tower. See you next week, pirates.
Nigel would have spun that interview if it was spinnable. If he went after Waters for it, that tape's a smoking gun.
We've got to have it.
Claire was known to broadcast out of Freight 1. You should begin searching there. Claire Waters appears to be an equal opportunity muckslinger. Albion is her target of choice, but she's railed against tech genius Sky Larson, SIRS, and Plan Kelly. Opinionated, isn't she?
She could bear dominate if she had DedSec giving her intel, man. Sounds to me like a wicked team-up.
She's been digging in Cass's shit for a while. If what she has isn't enough to squeeze his bollocks in a vice, then maybe she'll join you lot and help find something.
What is going on? Shit! Easy does it. Easy.
Oh, it was
This won't solve any of your
There was no other word for it. I mean, you should have seen it. Fucking food,
I'm on your
drink,
side here.
people. Oh, Raoul just knows how to throw a party. What can I say? The man has a gift.
You'll get what's coming to you.
Serious? Seriously serious?
That person has a gun. I've never been so mad. Get yourself killed.
Shove her out of the way. Oh, it's such a shoe.
Better not fucking aim at me.
Oh, I don't know. Down.
That's a complete... Oh, bloody gun.
You know, the train.
Who needs Italian olives when you can eat pickled rubber bands and a soup of regret? Who needs a nice cheese when you can eat a lukewarm, unspecified rat meat pie with 0 spices?
Sand, nettles, and bits of dead fox. Don't come round here again. Let's make Britain great again. That's all from the Bug today. Good night, sleep tight, and make sure the bed bugs do bite.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneers, your pirate podcast source for what they don't need. I'm Tash, and this time we give a special shout out for us to the boys and girls of the Signal and Intelligence Response Service, better known as SIRS. Why not? They're going to be listening. They're listening to everyone. But don't worry, we're not going to say anything bad about the massive, unaccountable spy organisation that uses its powers to stifle dissent and shut down free speech. Instead, we're going to look at how SIRS became so powerful. And as usual, we'll keep everyone's names and locations secret, so SIRS doesn't come looking for them. Ian was a veteran political writer and broadcaster back in the days of pre-crisis Britain.
Is the world we're living in now fascist world? This is what fascism is the complete, total control of the individual. The desire to basically say to the individual, nothing in your life matters. On an individual basis, you are now part of the whole, part of the nation. And the only meaning that you will find is to become a part of the nation. What is the nation? The nation doesn't mean anything, right? The nation is basically just encapsulated by the leader that takes over, that claims that he, has this sort of access to the soul of the country, to the soul of the people. He never does. It's just a myth. But that's what they go for. And on that basis, they take the right to control every aspect of your life, from who you talk to where you eat, to where you go to hang out with your friends. And what we're seeing now is a contemporary iteration of this process where you get corporations and the state operating in tandem, basically molded into one another. But that isn't that rare. I mean, that's exactly the same thing in Nazi Germany. You look at the concentration camps that operated in Nazi Germany, there were private companies in those camps making use of that slave labor. Fascism often works with corporations, and it's doing the same now. That's the way in which they track what you do. That's the way in which they track who you talk to. They operate as each other's bosses.
Charles is an expert in the dark arts of surveillance who worked to set up democratic order in post-communist states. How did it go so wrong in Britain?
You know, we're looking at all the wrong things when we look at Britain's crisis. There's a lot of concentration on data and how that's been used and manipulated. And what we haven't looked at is the power structures and the profit that lies behind them.
All I've got, I'm afraid. Bloody analog technology.
Claire's got to be attracting some real heat, fam. If we found her base, her enemies could too. Best hurry.
There's a couple of different ways that we got where it is that we are. One, you can market smaller organizations, smaller power groups, companies as well. We're bending things just a little, we'll compromise a little bit, bend the rules a little bit, and try to achieve.
Telling you it's gonna be on telly. It's like basically, it's like a help me! Please! No control. Suspect will not be a problem.
Control, can I get an ETA on retreat?
I want the targets now!
Corners.
Oh, well then.
Please refrain from visiting public spaces.
Oh, shit! Someone's done her in. Fuck, man! Just for calling out the truth, blood. Man's gonna gut the bastards who done this, trust me.
I'd love to listen to you moan all day, but perhaps investigating her murder would be a better use of our time.
Shit, you're right, Bagman. All right, let's find some justice for Claire. Better look around for some clues.
That great. Bloom has data on everybody. They collect information about everything you're doing across the web through your optic headset. Isn't the AI only good because of Bloom surveillance?
Well, I suppose so, but I prefer not to talk about that side of things. Bagley is so special because it's been trained on this huge cache of information. That's how these AI systems work, or at least used to work. We don't really know that much about the latest version because there's so much secrecy around the tech. But they're given this huge amount of training data.
Telling you it's gonna be on telly. I mean, it's like one, maybe two open mics, but
We do helps, it can predict when you're going to go, and get a self-driving car ready for you before you even ask for it.
That's pretty terrifying. In some ways, I do.
Any luck yet?
All clear in here.
Terminating the search.
I feel sorry for you, but I don't really care.
out and look.
Eyes open.
Drone, begin search.
Don't see anything here. Please help. Help me.
Yo, Bags, I see another clue.
Several individuals. Boots rather than shoes. One with a tread unique to a certain paramilitary supplier. I think it's from their autumn collection.
Uh-huh. And I bet they make crepes for Albion. What you make of this graffiti, Bagley boy? Hey, it's a bit bait, innit?
Claire did release several podcasts critical of Clan Kelly, which you'd think they'd be used to by now. They're a criminal gang. They shouldn't expect flowers and thank you notes.
Nah, this is bare bullshit, man. Kellys don't need to advertise their shit. Something else is going on. Bastards nicked all of Claire's gear, but they missed this tablet. Hey, Bags, can you do your hacking thing?
Tablet unlocked. Claire seems to have logged conversations on it.
Okay, you've agreed to speak on the record. You are an intelligence technician at Albion and work closely with Nigel Cass, correct, Mr...?
Just you. I can't believe I'm doing this. If they were to find out.
I know. Only have to step outside to see how Albion treats people. What do you have for us?
Proof that Nigel Cass was complicit in the bombings.
What? But that's... Here, transfer it to this secure storage drive. How solid is this information?
It's a recording of him talking to some...
Security, drop your weapons!
You can't do this!
Gather all her equipment and get it to the carousel. You, take that wall, then get rid of this body. She can stay here. Gang vengeance is an horrible crime, ain't it?
Fuck me. Cass sent a squad of his goons for Claire and that other bloke. That recording's gotta be the real deal. Bastard knew about the bombings.
Albion must have Claire's equipment then, along with the audio file evidence.
Oh, fuck, blood. This is the evidence we need to put Cass away. No, we gotta do it for Claire, this whistleblower, everyone the pagan has hurt. So, the Albion dickhead mentioned Carousel, right? I bet you anything that means Carousel Plaza, where Albion keeps all their propaganda.
Sounds like as good a place as any to start looking.
And that's the whole logic for running society in this way, that people will have enough and now do away with capitalism entirely. we're seeing a situation where there's shortages for the many. But
the stolen evidence is here somewhere. Watch out, Albion security is thicker than whoever cleaned up that crime scene. There's also a lot of them around.
I'm alert. I'm mad alert. Those Albion fucks should be alert for me, blood.
Yes, well, let's focus on finding Claire's equipment, shall we?
Who's that?
Albion possess legal authority in London.